Welcome to Sometime 5. Today we're working with page 8 and the lesson is called The Farm. Look at this picture of a farm. It's a rectangle. Every square is 3 by 3 feet, so every square is 9 square feet. All the different parts of the farm have different shapes. We have a hen house, that's a rectangle. We have a pond, that's an irregular shape. We have a vegetable garden, which is even more irregular. The house is an upside down U, and so on. But we've talked about shapes and we've talked about area, so we should be able to find the area of all these different shapes. What is the total area of the farm? Well, we measure the length by counting all the squares at the top, and we measure the width by counting all the squares down one side, and we multiply them together. Then we multiply by 9, because each square is 9 square feet. What about the area of the pond? How do we measure the area of the pond? Well, if you remember, we look at the pond and we first count all the complete squares in the pond. Then we count all the squares where half the square is in the pond. And we multiply by 9 to find the area of the pond, just like we did with all the islands, you remember? We work in the same way with the vegetable garden. The pond and the vegetable garden are irregular shapes. The hen house and the garage are easy. Well, not quite. Look at the garage. That's 3 squares wide and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 squares long. So that's easy. 3 times 5. And then times 9, don't forget. But look at the hen house. It's a bit like the pond. First of all, you count all the full squares inside the hen house, and all the squares where more than half of the square is in the hen house. The same goes for the children's playground. How many squares are there inside? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. And then there are a couple that are either more than half or less than half. But you know how to do it. The house we'll have to divide into sections. Count the squares along the top. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And count the squares 1, 2, 3. So we'll do the top bit and then we'll do the 2 side bits. Okay, so you remember how to do this? It shouldn't be too difficult. Count the number of squares in each part of the farm and multiply by 9. And that way you'll find how many square feet each part of the farm covers. Best of luck. See you again soon.